Greatest of all time or simply GOAT is a term used in every major sports in the world. There are many legendary sports stars that have shined in different fields, stadiums and arenas. But who is the greatest among the greats? It's not an easy question to answer as you have got to take into consideration a vast array of sports from all different eras. So, to be fair and unbiased, we are going to follow criteria where sportsmen will be compared on the basis of dominance, records, statistics, period of reign, competition, and influence and contribution to the sport. So, welcome to Taurus 10, and here is our pick for top 10 greatest sportsmen of all time. But before we start our countdown, these are honorable legends that must be mentioned. Number 10. Michael Schumacher. Auto racing. The most successful driver in history of Formula 1, Michael Schumacher holds the record for most world championship titles, the most Grand Prix wins, the most fastest laps and the most races won in a single season. Schumacher is the only driver in history to win 7 Formula 1 World Championships, 5 of which he won consecutively. But the one thing that makes German racing driver one of the greatest sports personality is his influence and contribution to the sport. His popularity gave attention to the sport of auto racing, especially Formula 1. Michael Schumacher is the only motorsport athlete to have included in the UNESCO champion for the sport, and he won Laureus World Sport Award twice. Number 9. Michael Jordan. Basketball. Regarded as basketball's greatest ever player, Michael Jordan is also an athlete that took America's favorite sport to the global level. One of the best defensive basketball player ever, Air Jordan is 6-time NBA champion, 5-time NBA Most Valuable Player, 14-time NBA All-Star. He holds the NBA record for highest career scoring average. He also 2-time Olympic gold medalist. Jordan has appeared on the front cover of Sport Illustrated a record 50 times. In honor of its achievement, his trademark number 23 jersey was retired by Chicago Bulls, and in 1999 he was named the greatest athlete of 20th century by ESPN. Number 8. Garry Kasparov. Chess. Whether it's wrestling, MMA or chess, Russian champions have shown that they can dominate any sport. Garry Kasparov became youngest ever undisputed world chess champion in 1985 at age of 22. From 1986 until his retirement in 2005, Kasparov was ranked world number 1 for nearly 2 decades. His peak rating of 2,851 was the highest recorded rating at that time. Kasparov also holds records for consecutive professional tournament victories and chess Oscars. Outside 64 houses, his absolute determination to change the face of the chess world has been revolutionary and admirable. Though debatable, Garry Kasparov possesses one of the highest human IQ ever recorded, and his defeat against supercomputer Deep Blue was considered as a rise of artificial intelligence. Number 7. Sachin Tendulkar. Cricket. Well, with his nearly perfect average, Don Bradman was perhaps the most dominating cricketer ever. But when you look at the records, statistics, consistency and influence, there is no cricketer that can match Master Blaster. Sachin Tendulkar is the most worshipped, beloved and followed cricketer not just in his home country but all over the whole cricketing world, earning nickname The God. The career expanding more than 24 years, he achieved about all the batting records. With his faultless technique, he is the highest run scorer in both Test, ODI and combined. Sachin is holder of records like most centuries, most half centuries, Most Player of the Match award, Most Player of the Series award, and many. He is also most successful batsman in the World Cup and won Cricket World Cup in 2011. He has been honored with many awards, including Cricketer of Generation by ESPN Cricinfo, Honorary Member of Order of Australia, and Bharat Ratna Award, India's highest civilian award. Number 6. Tiger Woods, Golf. Some argue that Tiger Woods is not even the best golfer of all time, others that he is actually the greatest sportsman. Well, that's the case in every sport. Tiger Woods holds the top spot in golf for 683 weeks, that's more than 13 years. Tiger has lowest scoring average in PGA Tour history. Woods is only player to have won all 4 major championships in a row and youngest to win career Grand Slam. He has been awarded PGA Player of the Year for record 11 times. During his dominance, the sport of golf changed, attracting non-traditional and younger fans. His wins and earnings also caught the eye of new generation of golfer. Without a doubt, Tiger Woods is one of the most popular, winningest, and the richest sports personality ever. Number 5. Usain Bolt, Track and Field. At a young age of 22, Bolt took the sprinting world by storm when he captured his first Olympic gold medal at Beijing in 2008. 11-time world champion and 8-time Olympic gold medalist, Thunderbolt is the most successful sprinter of all time. He won 11 out of 12 gold medals he competed for World Championship from 2009 to 2015, missing just one due to false start. He is the only sprinter to win Olympic gold medal in 100 meter, 200 meter titles at 3 consecutive Olympics. He has also won gold medal in 4 into 100 meter relay. Currently, he holds the world record in all 3 of those events. His top speed was equated as an average of 37.58 km per hour, making him the fastest man on the planet. Bolt is arguably the most popular track and field athlete today. A stereotypical Jamaican let his infectious positivity and playful personality spill out onto the track. He was named Laureus Sportsman of the Year 4 times and IAAF World Athlete of the Year for record 6 times. Number 4. Roger Federer, Tennis. Well, Rafael Nadal or Johan Djokovic are not far behind. Roger Federer is still the greatest tennis player to date. The list of records that Federer holds is almost endless. The Swiss maestro has won 20 Grand Slam singles titles. He spent 237 consecutive weeks and in total 302 weeks as number 1. Both of those are records. He has continuously been ranked in top 10 since 2002. He won Olympic gold medal in doubles and silver in singles. He was also the member of Davis Cup winning Switzerland team in 2014. Federer helped the lead era known by many as the golden age of tennis, which leads increased interest in the sport, which turned to lead higher revenue. This classic tennis player is one of the most beloved sportsmen even outside of his sports and was awarded Laureus Sportsman of the Year award 4 times. Number 3. Pele, Football. To define his legacy, only this information will be enough that before Pele, Brazil haven't won World Cup for 28 years, and after Pele, they had to wait another 24 years to win World Cup. Considered by many greatest football player ever, Pele is one of the highest goal scorer of all time and has scored highest number of hat-tricks. He is the 3-time World Cup winner. He is the youngest player to score in World Cup match and youngest to win World Cup. He is the only athlete in the world who was declared a national treasure by president of his country. And in 1999, Pele was elected Athlete of the Century by International Olympic Committee. Well, Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi are on the road to be greatest. There is still a long way to go. Till then, Pele will be the king of football. Number 2. Muhammad Ali, Boxing. Nicknamed the greatest, this American icon is widely regarded as one of the most significant and celebrated sports figure in 20th century and one of the greatest boxers of all time. In 1960, Muhammad Ali won gold medal in Rome Olympic. After turning pro, he won 19 matches straight, among which 15 were knockout. His final tally was 56-5, among which 37 were KOs. He was 3-time world heavyweight champion and his first reign started at age of 22. The godfather of trash talking. With his lightning fast speed, Ali has fought in arguably the strongest era of heavyweight boxing and conquered all in front of him. His fights against Joe Frazier and George Foreman are some of the most anticipated and covered sports events of all time. Time magazine named Ali on the 100 most important people of 20th century, while BBC poll named him Sports Personality of the Century. Number 1. Michael Phelps. Swimming. Nicknamed the Flying Fish or Golden Boy of America, this man proved that he is worth of these nicknames. Michael Phelps is the most decorated Olympian in the history, winning a record of 28 medals. He also holds 23 Guinness World Records and 39 World Records, which is the record itself. That includes winning most number of gold medals in single Olympic for 4 times, winning most number of gold medals and total medals in career. In fact, if Michael Phelps was a country, he would have ranked 38 in all-time Olympic gold medal tally. He has won more gold medals than 108 countries. This man is not just a one-man army, he is one-man country. He was declared World Swimmer of the Year for record 8 times, Sports Illustrated Magazine Sportsman of the Year in 2008, and BBC Sports Personality of the Year Lifetime Achievement. All that said, he is not just the greatest swimmer or greatest Olympian ever, he is the greatest sportsman of all time. So, who is your favorite sports personality? Let us know. Stay tuned for our next top 10. And don't forget to like and subscribe.